Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. Well, today we're going to do a subscriber request. I received a question to do a workbench. All right, here we go. Okay, everybody, so we're in Maya 2020 and we're going to do a subscriber request. And the question that I got was to do a workbench, right? So that's what we're going to do. Not too complicated. I think it's suitable for people starting out in 3D. And that said, let's get started. So we're going to start with a board. We're going to take a cube. We're going to stretch that out. Kind of define the overall length, if you will. And we're going to squish that in a little bit and pull that out. And what's important here when you do something like this is you want to make sure that the edges are beveled. For the simple reason that if you have them close together, then it's going to look like one solid plate of wood, right? So we're going to bevel that, and let's see, we'll do a fraction of 0.02. Maybe a bit more, 0.05, 0.1 maybe, 0.2 even, 0.2, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to go nuts in the segments, let's just do 2, that's okay. And now that we have that as a base, we're gonna reuse this as often as we can, right? So we got that, we're going to Control D to duplicate, we're going to W to move over, and we're going to try and have a fairly tight fit, but not so tight that it's touching. A little bit of spacing there, yeah? So we're going to hit Shift D and Shift D and maybe one more. I think actually this is enough. We got 4. We're going to hit W, we're going to raise that up. There we go. And then we need a couple of thinner boards. And actually I might even be able to use these. We'll see. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take one of these, we're going to Control D to duplicate, E to rotate, hold down J, and flip it down like so. We're going to hit W, we're going to move it out. Have to frame that. Move it out a bit more. There you go. We're going to push it down until it's level at the top there. And let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to insert an edge loop, and we'll do 1. Actually, we'll set multiple on 1, so it'll be in the middle, like that. And then we're going to go in here, and we're going to hit Q on our keyboard. We're going to right-click at our vertex, and we're going to drag select the bottom vertices, like so. And we're going to hit R, and we're going to kind of flare it in like that. All right. So now that we have that, we are going to work on the backdrop. For that, we'll take another one of these in object mode. Control D to duplicate, W to move over, E to rotate. Actually, not yet. Not rotate. Because what we're going to do is we're going to move that up and use them as shelves. Yeah. I'm just trying to think how deep I want to go here. So that will be okay. We'll hit Control D to duplicate, we'll move this up to about there, and then we'll hit Shift D. That didn't take. Duplicate again. Okay, that would be about right. So that's okay. Then we're going to take another one of these, Control D to duplicate, E to rotate. Flip it up like that, W to move over, and then we're going to adjust the height and the position. So we're going to right click, go to vertex, we're going to drag select, we're going to move that down, F to frame. That would be the correct height. We want to get in a bit closer maybe in object mode. And looks like I got a duplicate going on there. That one looks fine, yeah. Okay, and then the height, of course, we want to address that as well. I think that is not too bad. So we're going to take that, we're going to Control D to duplicate, we're going to move it over. after frame. Looks fine. Yeah. Okay, now that we have that, let's see, what are we going to do next? We're going to put 2 on the back. So we're going to hit Control D again. E to rotate. We're going to flip it around like so. W to move back. After frame. Let's look at it from the top. Alright, we're going to bring it in like that. Okay. We're going to Control D to duplicate. W to move over. After frame. After frame again. Okay, that looks fine. Good, good. Let's see what's next. We want to have one of those in the middle, of course. So we'll take that and we'll hit Control D again to duplicate. We'll move. We'll make sure it's snapped in the middle. So we'll hold down X and snap it like so. And then also what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have sections on the inside that will carry the shelves, right? So that seems to be all right. We want to have a vertical one in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this guy, Control D to duplicate. We're going to move that over here. We're going to make sure it's centered. All right. So hold on X, snap it. Then we're going to go to the front. After frame, we're going to right click, go to vertices. After frame again, and we're going to bring that to the inside. And we're going to do the same here because it's going to be inside that shelf. After frame, there you go. So I've got one of those. Control D to duplicate, W to bring down. After frame, let's see, I think that will go there, but we'll find out. Just hit 5 and we'll know. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to go to vertex. We are going to right click those and bring that up. After frame, there you have it. That's fine. So we got that. Then we are going to set up some boards for the backdrop there. And I think I can probably, yeah, what I'll do is I'll take this one out and I'll use these instead. Control D to duplicate, E to rotate, hold down J. And like I said, what we're doing here is we're trying to duplicate as much as possible, right? So we're going to go in here. Let's level it out from the top. That's all right. We're going to adjust the length. So we're going to move that over here. After frame. That looks fine. From the top, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to go in here, we're going to duplicate it. So we're going to Control D to duplicate, W to move down. After frame. And then we're going to hit Shift D and Shift D, and let's see how far we can go. And that all seems to work out perfectly. Yeah, cool, cool. Let's see, and I'm kind of figuring out how I want this to look as we go along. So I might throw in some changes here and there, don't know. That said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these, yeah, Control D to duplicate, W to move forward. And that's gonna be right in there. So look at it from the top. Just on the inside of this guy, so that would be there, and then there I would say, let's have a look. Yeah, we're gonna right click, go to vertex, we're gonna bring that down. After frame again, looks fine. Yeah, And we want to have one wrapping in here as well, or we're going to have one as a diagonal. I'm not sure just yet, but I think this will work. So what I'm going to do is go to modify and center pivot, and then hit Control D, E to rotate, hold then J, flip it 90 degrees, W to move it inward, and make a perfect corner with this guy. That looks all right. And then we're going to hit Control D to duplicate. And yeah, we'll hit duplicate. We'll move that over, and we'll move that over. After frame, let's put that up here. I'll take this guy. There you go. So that's looking good so far. Yeah, then what we want next is to have a section underneath here. And for that, what we'll do is we'll take one of these, Control D, E, and let me hold J while I do that. Come on. Play ball, please. That's better. We're gonna hit W, we're gonna move that in, and we're gonna move that in like that, right? So let's look at the top. That's good. Then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna right click our vertex, drag select, and we're gonna do that. Let's see how that pans out. That's fine. Then we want one a bit lower, not all the way to the floor, but a bit lower. Let's say about there. Select them both. Control D to duplicate. We're gonna move them over here. I have to frame that. Let me just have a look from the top. That would be right in there. Yep. Okay, so let's see, is that correct? That's aligned there. This guy needs to come in, that's what it is. Let's see, guys. This needs to come in. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go to mesh and combine, right click vertex, drag select, drag that in like this. And how did I do that end? Yeah, okay. Both on the inside, both on the inside, yeah. Yeah, okay. Right, so now that we have that, what we need to do next is do a cross section in the back. Take one of these, Control D to duplicate. I'm going to bring it down. I have to frame that. Bring it up a little bit, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to right click, go to vertex, and we are going to move that down like so. Yeah. Then we're going to go in here and we're going to take this guy, we're going to duplicate it, we're going to rotate it around, and then we're going to W and we're going to move that in. After frame. Right, so that's that in the back. I might want to have some shelves down here, and I think what I'll do is I'll have one on the floor there. So I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. Control D to duplicate, push that down. After frame, and let's see where I need to adjust. All right, so we're gonna take that one, Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to tweak it a little bit. So it looks like the wood is aligned on the inside. Yeah. So the best way to do that would be to, let's see if I can see it at all actually. Is it sticking out? I'm going to go to vertex. We're going to slightly bring that in. Do the same here. And then we'll take these and these. Push it in like that. Okay. So that's not bad. Yeah, we could do one more, but we'd have to adjust the entire height, but I think this is fine. So let's see if we want to have any draws here. Yeah, and I think that would be a good idea. So let me just hide this for now. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take another polygon cube. We'll pull it out. We'll hit R and we'll turn this into something that looks like a draw, right? I'm not going to see the top anyway, so we'll just get rid of that. Let's have a look and see what we can position in here, right? So we're going to F to frame. We're going to W. We're going to move that in here. All right, we're going to make it smaller, obviously. And it would be nice if we could do 3. So let's see, Control D to duplicate. 1 and 1, yeah, 3 would be fine. We can do that. Right, so we're going to take this guy, we're going to bring it up. And we're going to make it quite a lot deeper. Just so it has a little bit more body to it. Just on this guy, yeah. Maybe so. Yeah, that's fine. Then we're going to go to edge and we're going to select it and we're going to bevel those. 0.1 and let's do 3 on the segments. That should be fine. And I'm not digging that front line there. It's just too open. So let's extrude this guy. Let's do 0.1. Makes it look a lot better, right? Okay, so we're gonna move this in and let's see if we can duplicate it over. So Control D to duplicate, move it over here, and then we'll do one more and move it over here. And then what we'll do is we'll go in and if we're happy with the spacing of these, yeah, I'm gonna take 1, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go to mesh and combine, modify and center pivot. So now we can snap it and make sure it's centered. All right. Okay, so what we need next is a couple of handles on the drawers there, yeah? So that's gonna be fairly simple. We're gonna take a polygon sphere, and we're gonna pull that out. Let's go in and set that to 8 by 8 should be fine. Jump to the top, go to face. Let's make sure I'm in the right piece there. Delete half of it. Then we're going to jump to the front and we're going to delete half of it like so. Then we're going to go in here. We're going to go to object mode. We're going to hit F to frame. Let's right click and go to edge and we're going to click on, and we only need the end edge there, so we don't need that. Yeah. Control E to extrude and let's tweak the offset, not the offset, the thickness. And that is not bad, yeah. And now we need to get that straight. So F to frame on this guy. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take all these vertices, yeah, and we're going to move them. So we're going to snap them here, snap to X, there you have it. We want that to be straight. Okay, then we're going to hit 5 for shaded mode. We're going to extrude it. We're going to do 0.01, and then we're going to hit 3 to preview smooth. Yeah, that's fine. So that's going to be our handle. We're going to hit W. We're going to move that in here and move that up, and then we're going to put it to scale. Scale it down a bit. Move that in. Still way too big. That's probably better. Let's have a look from here. All right, so we're going to snap it. We're going to bring it up to about there. Control D to duplicate, W to move, and move it over there. And then Control D again, and move it over there. Let's see if they're in good contact. F to frame. All right, so let's see what else. I think that is basically it, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully this gave you some ideas to do some modeling stuff for yourself. Be creative with that, have some fun. If you've got any questions, as always, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.